Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Susie and my channel is Light Fragments Oracle. In case you are new and you popped on for the first time, I'm so glad that you are here. And for all of my returning subscribers that are so faithful to me, you know I'm so happy that you're here too. And I wanted to let you all know this because the way the world is running today, there is just so much negativity out there. Anywhere you click, you can find it. But I choose to be as positive as I possibly can be on my channel at 64 years old. I'm not 65. I keep telling people I'm 65. 2 months from now, less than 2 months, I will be 65. But yes, right now, today, I'm 64, and I've lived a lot of life. And if you want to know more about me, you can go back last year and you can start watching some of my videos where I talk about my life and what brought me to the point that I'm at today. And it wasn't an easy deal. When the cards were dealt and the choices that I made with all of these cards, it wasn't easy. But I am so grateful. I'm grateful for the experience. I'm grateful for the knowledge. I'm grateful for the wisdom. And if I can help you in any way, male or female, this is a gender neutral channel. Although I do talk about makeup and skincare and clothing and all of that for women. But wisdom can be applied to no matter what gender you are. So welcome again. I have some things that I want to show you today, and I received a new product at the post office that we are going to apply when it's makeup time. Let's get started with the first item. I would like to thank Maniology for inviting me to be an ambassador. I don't do enough Maniology videos. And I really should. What I am going to show you today is the nail polish that I'm wearing. And this is called Flourish. I'm looking at the camera here and I'm looking at my nails. And it looks more blue in the camera. I wonder if I change my mode, if I will be able to get the correct color. Let me try. There we go. There you are. Here we are. That is true to color. Right here. So you can see that it's a lavender type color and it's called Flourish B467. It's really beautiful. I'm loving the Maniology nail polishes. They are not too expensive. They are, if you do not have a job where you're going to be nicking your nails all the time or having your hands in water, they will last a good 5 days. And if the edges start to get chipped a little bit, you can touch it up. They dry really quickly. They're just so beautiful. And if you get the clear top coat, they will last even longer than that. I love these nail polishes. I think I have around 10 colors now. And I am going to be doing a video with Maniology showing you one of the new spring stamps that I got gifted to me from Maniology. Okay, moving on. Have you guys been seeing, I see it all the time, and it really does depend on what you click on for ads or what you Google for something that you're looking for, everything is connected now. And so I will see the ads on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or even on my TV. But this bra is going viral. And you know, I bought this bra, gosh, well over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago. And the writing was worn off and I couldn't figure out what brand it was. But it is called the Under Outfit bra. Under Outfit. Oh gosh, you saw what size I wear. Well, it doesn't matter because I am heavily endowed and I've been that way since I was young. But things were a little more perkier back then. This bra is the most comfortable bra, supportive bra, looks great under clothing bra that I have ever worn. And I wanted to order other ones of the one that I ordered, but after so many washings and when I thought about it, the writing was worn off. And so I didn't know what it was. I'm wearing that one now. I purchased 2 of these in lavender. The cups will not fall out. They are all stitched on the inside. You can wash these and the cup stays the same. It never changes. I'm still wearing my old one from a year and a half, 2 years ago. I believe it's 2 years ago. And they are 95% nylon, 5% spandex. They are made in China, but they are amazing. I can't say enough about these bras. They should go viral. They should, because they are fantastic. And they have all different sizes. They have a size chart that you can go by. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, I have talked about this ad nauseum, but it's my e.l.f. blending sponge. Now, I have some wear on this sponge. I use this continually, but I wash my sponge before I use it again. And with trying to get the soap out, my nails have put a few little gouges, like this one right here. This is worth every single penny. And the bottom is silicone. So if you want to get a finer sponge with it, it's beautiful. I love this little section right here if you want to do some contouring with powder, like powder baking. The flat size, there's 2. So if one gets really messy, you have the other side. This is a great sponge. I am going to pick up another one. I decided I'm going to. So I wanted to just follow up on that. The topic for today is going to be an interesting topic. And it's going to be longevity of relationships. I can only go by my relationship, which is male and female. But whatever your relationship is out there, you might find something to glean in this video. So I have some items I'm going to show as I'm talking and putting on makeup. Let's pull out the post office box delivery by Clarins. I told you guys I ordered the tinted oleo serum by Clarins and it came in yesterday. So let's unbox it. Their packaging is sustainable. All of this is recyclable. I love that about Clarins. That's the second item that I've bought from them that's full size. This is the shade 03. And it doesn't have a name. It just has a number. But let me pull it out. This is the box that it comes in. This is the shade. I think it's going to be a good match. Even nicer than the shade that I got for a sample. This is the bottle. It is so classy. I love the ombre look. I love that this is glass. I don't mind a dropper because I could just drop it on my skin. I can drop it on my kabuki brush, and I have another brush coming because I just purchased a makeup haul. I told you guys, when I get my QVC card down to 0 balance, then I will place an order. And I did that this morning because I had a 20% off coupon from QVC. And I ended up spending about $134. But in that, here's a secret. There are 2 items that are going in my giveaway because they were bundles. Yeah. So if you want to be entered in my giveaway when I reach 24,000 subscribers, then you might want to share my video or at least get it out there somehow. When I tried the sample, I loved this. I had to get some, and it's going to go in my top 5. I might have to even make it my top 6 or 7 by the end of the year. So I'm going to give this a good shake. You can hear it. You can tell that it is a serum foundation. This did not leave my face feeling like, ew. You don't need a lot of this. So I'm going to put 1, 2 drops. We'll start with 2 drops. And that's as liquidy as as it is. So there is consistency with this serum foundation. And yeah, I believe that this is the hazelnut color, which is a very warm color, but I liked it. So let's talk a little bit about the topic today. Is it possible to make a relationship work? Is it possible? I'm going in the wrong direction. Is it possible to make a long-term relationship work? I believe yes. 100%. But here's the clincher. 2 people have got to want to make it work. And this is kind of in response, part 3, to the Unplugged Alpha. 2 people have got to want to make a relationship work for the both of them. Not one-sided, for the both of them. This really needs to be washed, but I'm too afraid to get makeup in my clean hair. If 2 people want a relationship to work, no matter what has happened in the relationship, and yes, I'm going to say that, no matter what has happened in the relationship, if 2 people want to make it work, it will work. It doesn't matter about the pets. It doesn't matter about short hair, long hair. It doesn't matter about, oh, she's, 30 more pounds now that she's older than she was when she was 25 when I met her. Because let me tell you, guys put on weight too. And, you know, okay, so you have these high value millionaire men, you know, private planes, Maseratis, whatever it is they have, you know, whining and dining. And they want eye candy on the arm. Well, they're going to have to be eye candy too. And my husband has a full, thick head of hair, and he's in his 60s. A lot of guys, when they're in their 60s, they're bald. Now, I'm not ranking on bald-haired guys, but I prefer a guy with hair. Okay? He might prefer a woman that has squishiness to her, the squish factor, I call it, where she's soft and squishy and warm, and it is totally preferential. Okay? So you might have this high quality guy that all these women are flocking after because they're in their 20s and they're gorgeous and they're, you know, models walking down the runway and they are baby material. Okay? And this is who they're eyeballing because they can. And they end up with her. You know, he likes the kind of music that he likes, and she likes, you know, Beyonce. Where does that match? I mean, my husband and I, we you know, we're 70s people. We were raised in the 70s. We like all the same kind of music. But what I'm saying is that it has to be where two people have a vested interest in the relationship. And if it's not working on one side, then the other person might have to step up their game. And if it's not working on this side, then the other person might have to step up their game. But it should never be. And I don't care, they're going to, you know, the unplugged alpha people are going to go batshit crazy over this. It should never be strictly one-sided. Never. Yeah. You know, a guy is going to be a guy. I call him the typical guy. I guess there's a term for that. Alpha. You know. But a typical guy is going to be a typical guy. But women come in all shapes, sizes, personalities. And the typical woman is going to want her typical guy to become a better guy. To be a guy with aspirations, character. And let's get on the subject of loyalty. You cannot expect your partner to be loyal to you if you're not going to be loyal to your partner. And I get it. You know, guys, their eyes are everywhere. And one thing I love about my husband is when I met him and he was telling me about his previous relationship, he said to me, look, I'm a guy, all right? And I look, but I'm discreet. And I really loved that about him. He's like, if I'm with you in a car, you're never going to know if I'm looking at somebody else. Because I happen to think, oh, you know, she's hot or whatever. We didn't use the word hot when we met 30 years ago. We used the term or the phrase good looking. Okay, I'm going to put this foundation on. I am putting my foundation on before I put my eyeshadow on today because I'm doing a nude look. This foundation has a very appealing scent to it. It smells so subtle. It almost has like a fruit smell as well. It's a really clean smell, and it's super duper settled. Oh my gosh, this shade is beautiful for my skin. Let me go over my little doodad here that's healing. If you become attracted to somebody, something about that person attracted you. And it could be chemistry. It could be sex appeal. All right, this is only one pump on this side of my face. And this is without. And this is with. This is a perfect shade. It looks dark, but it's not. So this is one. Did I do one or two droppers? Let me do it again. Okay. We've got one. We've got two. I did 2 drops. That might not be enough for me. I might need to build this up. I want to touch it. This is so beautiful and satiny. This might go in my first place slot. But I feel like this is not skincare like the Jones Road WT foundation, but it does feel like skincare. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at my face. Lots of things are going to change in your life. Nothing is set in stone from the day that you get together. Nothing. There will be challenges. There will be illnesses. There will be job frustrations. There will be children frustrations if you choose to have a family. There will be competition. And I will tell you about that story another day. Because yes, ladies, there will be female competition. And this is why on my channel, I empower women, particularly older women. Because once you reach my age, you don't fucking care. Do you love the person that you're with? Absolutely. Has it gotten better over the years? Absolutely. Would you trade that person in? Nope. But if that person chose to walk out on you, you've got to be confident in who you are, assertive but kind, and loving, the best you can be, and know that you are a freaking survivor. And if that guy or gal is, or partner, and I'm going to say partner because we're not all heterosexual human beings, cheats on you, you are going to be strong enough in who you are. You are going to know yourself to the nth degree that if it happens, it happens. And you can choose to do whatever you want with it. Particularly when your family is grown. And if the dude that you're with, that you have invested 30 or 40 years with, doesn't want to pay you alimony and you've bent over ass backwards to support him, you make the lesser amount of money, and you need to be able to survive, and you were not the one that violated the relationship. You worked really fucking hard on yourself. Excuse my language, but this is a hot topic for me. Then, yeah, alimony is on the table. But if you're the one that did it, you can expect, especially if you're a working woman and you've climbed the corporate ladder, right? And he's just not good enough for you, you can expect that you're going to have to pay. Because equality has to be equality, right? It has to be equality. So while on one hand, the pendulum has swung way the hell over here, my goal is to bring it back into balance on my channel. And there is a give and a take and a give. And the two of you have to figure that out. And when you work really hard on yourself, you are going to see those changes. Softening my voice, not rolling my eyes. Oh, because I've done this. This again. I got to listen to this again. There's so much that I have changed within myself over 30 years. And those changes are recognized, but not right away. And it's hard. It's particularly hard because a lot of it we've learned. We've learned how to be by the families that we were raised in. You know, if you're from a loud, boisterous family that likes to get together and kid around, you know, then you know, the guy that you're with or the girl that you're with is going to see this. You know, they're going to see those tongue-in-cheek jokes that you might not like. Because you come from a family that's more subdued, that's more, you know, posh, polished, classy. And so there's a lot to have to unlearn, and there is a lot to have to relearn. But, you know, what bothers me is, you know, sometimes, and I really think a lot of this has to do with how these guys on the Unplugged Alpha say things, because they're guys. You know, like sometimes my husband will say something to me and I'll be like, excuse me? Like, that's not very nice. But that he might say that to another guy. He might talk that way to another guy. And it's taken me a lot of years to let that do this and go about my business and not make a big friggin' deal about it. And you know, I made a lot of mistakes. And so did he. And so this is why I'm saying, you know, what's a deal breaker in a relationship? I mean, this foundation literally feels like I've got a satin cloth on my face. It's that amazing. Is if you are in this relationship for the long haul, you've got to learn how to work through these things. They're dysfunctions. And I think what's happening today is that so many women just, they're gone, or guys are gone. I'm going to put my blush on, and I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer on. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will come back and show you the finale of this topic and how it happened for me in my life. But if you are not in it for the long haul, and you are not seeing results, then there's something that needs to be questioned, either in you or in the relationship as a whole. But I just don't think that people give each other enough grace anymore. I don't think that people give each other enough longitude. Now, my husband has seen me 96 pounds, physically fit, pregnant, gained 35 pounds, had an 8 pound, 2 ounce boy. He's seen me in all different size bathing suits. He's seen me at my best. He's seen me at my worst. He's seen me thin and strong. He's seen me with more weight on, postmenopausal. And not once has he ever criticized how I look. Not once. Not once has he ever said, you know, Susie, you're getting fat. You need to lose some weight, because I just think that's rude and obnoxious. And if a guy is that says he's committed to a relationship is going to go have sex with somebody else because he likes how they look and she's younger and all of that, and you're doing your very best to try to look good, feel good, be good for the relationship that you're in, there's nothing more you can do. And of course, you know, a lot of men just think that they are gems. They just think they're God's gift to women. And really, that's for the women to decide. Right? That's for the woman to decide. So, I'm just saying, when you love somebody and you want to see that relationship thrive, what's a deal breaker for you? What's a deal breaker for you? Did you get in a rip-roaring fight, and did you say things that you didn't mean, and did he say things that he didn't mean? Are you going to hold that over his head for the rest of his life? These are the things that is he a hard worker? Can you set your watch to the time he comes home every day? Does he like to do things with you? Is he funny? You know, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot to look into. Is he kind to animals? I mean, my husband is really kind to animals, but he's also a hunter. He's a hunter. He puts venison on our table in the winter. Okay, my friends, this is the finished look. What's important is that I finish up this video. And if you're in a relationship for the duration, there are going to be things. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be odds. There are going to be situations that arise that are not going to be fun. But the question is, are you committed to that relationship? And I'm saying this because I don't think that when people find themselves in a challenge in a relationship, the first thing that they want to do is run. They don't want to fix it. And that could be him and that could be her. But I'm going to tell you, it is definitely worth it. And I'm going to show you some of the ways that it's been worth it for me. In the last 2 years, my husband has bought me, aside from this blue diamond that he got me in the year 2000 to replace my wedding ring. I told you guys about that. Anyway, he bought me, the first big gift that he bought me in the last 2 years, and I did share this on my channel, was this necklace for Valentine's Day after last Christmas. I don't know if you can see the twinkling. I mean, I keep it open. I really shouldn't. This is all fuzzy. But this necklace, I only wear this during the winter because it's a snowflake. And the significance of the snowflake is what really touched my heart. Because each snowflake is unique. And my husband, because he's a musician, he doesn't often say correctly the things that he'd like to say. So I have to read between the lines with him. It doesn't come out, it comes out really guy. And, you know, it's taken me a long time to understand that. That was the first big piece. The second big piece that he got me was this one for Christmas. Where is it? Oh, I'm wearing it. This is a blue sapphire, real. And these are real diamonds right here. And then to follow up on Valentine's Day, he got me the earrings to match it. So these are real sapphires and these are real diamonds. And I didn't know I was getting any of this. I didn't ask for it. And then just out of the blue, one day I came home and there was a box on the table from his favorite jeweler that he goes to, where he works. And there was a key necklace, and there's all these little diamond chips in this part of the key. And this is white gold. This is not silver. The pendant is white gold. The chain is silver on this one. And same with the earrings. And then on this one, satin silver. And these are not real diamonds. They're just a high quality CZ and a silver chain. So what I'm getting at is, if I had cashed this in all the times I wanted to cash it in, because I thought about it. I mean, these guys on this Unplugged Alpha, that they're looking for utopia, it doesn't exist. But you can find someone that's in it for the duration of the relationship. You can find that. So you know what's right for you. And I'm not going to sit there and tell you don't do it. But what I really would like to say is, don't cash in something that might be worth gems down the road. And you will know. You will know in your heart. It's there. You just have to look for it. So, my friends, that is the video for today. I want to show you my daisy shirt. It's my daisy shirt. I lost another pound, so it's 2 pounds now. It's working out to be about a half a pound a week. Although last week I think I lost 3/4 of a pound, not really a pound, but it totaled up to a pound. And when I got on the scale the other day, it was down another pound. So I was like, woohoo! because as soon as I get my weight down more, then I'm going to start doing some strength training. And I'm strong. I'm strong. I mean, I have, you know, I'm strong for my age. I just need to lose the weight. So be well, be blessed, be beautiful, because you are, because there is nobody else on the planet like you. You're beautiful in here. Okay, so when you go in there and you grab it all and you bring it out here and you start working on yourself and you try to be the best you can be, man, there isn't anything that's going to be able to hold you down. Until next time, bye-bye. You know I love ya. Okay, I wanted to show you guys what this makeup looks like in daylight. Let me take my glasses off. So you can see that I have wrinkles. And they're not going anywhere because I am not going to do Botox or anything like that. So just going to try and get used to the fact that I have them and use makeup. And yeah, so this is what I look like in the daylight. Let me turn. Can you see? Can you see? It's overcast today, so no sun out. Promised you I would show you. Bye-bye.